So interesting, that theory. Go on.
Um, that's all I got. I wasn't expecting a follow-up question there. That was a mic drop moment. That's a mic drop moment. I wasn't expecting a follow-up question, so I'm not going to go on. You go on. Wake up, people. There is ball to talk. Paige, wake up.
I'm up. I've been up.
You've been
longer
up?
than you have, for sure.
I'm older than you, so technically I've been up way longer than you have. I'm always up, never down. Let's go.
All right, you are older than me. This is true. But
So
you
I've been
sleep a
up.
lot.
I've been up.
You sleep a lot.
I don't sleep.
You're slept.
Sleep is the cousin of death. We have a massive episode. Knicks finals. Finally, New York City is winning at something. Las Vegas. The Vegas Golden Knights, people. Holy moly. Las Vegas, is it the greatest sports city in the entire world? Maybe.
It's got
World
potential.
Cup.
It's got a lot of potential.
It's got a lot of potential. And we're going to tell you why. World Cup. Taking over the American streets. American cities are going to be taken over by all different kinds of people from all walks of the world. This is going to be awesome. There's a USA takeover. Do we need to step up our USA fandom? Because we're letting these international fans take over our cities, and the World Cup is in America. It's in North America. We're losing home field advantage. We're 2 weeks out, and we're already losing home field advantage.
Something needs to change. We need to show up. We need to show up for the United States. But I think we will.
You know what needs to change? There needs to be a World Cup of American football. Let's put the pads on. Let's do that.
This is why we don't show up for soccer, because we have so much football. No one wants to watch soccer.
Sorry, no, soccer. I'm locking in on soccer. I'm going to be so locked into the World Cup this year. It's not even funny. But before we get
World Cup of football, it's the playoffs.
Yeah, but we need to dominate other countries in this.
No other country plays football.
They're starting to. Anyways, other countries do play basketball, and we have the first team of the NBA Finals locked in. The New York Knicks. Woo, baby. What are they? They're 12-1 in the playoffs this year. They are on one of the most dominant runs of all time. But I don't care about the run they're on. All I care about is the NBA is officially torturing New York Knicks fans. They are torturing New York Knicks fans. You want to know why?
Yes.
Look at how cool that NBA Finals hat is. Finally, the NBA gave us, the people, a cool NBA Finals merch. It looks like it's from the 90s.
What is the issue here?
The issue here is New York Knicks fans. They're torturing New York Knicks fans because this hat is so cool. Why are they torturing them? New York Knicks fans shouldn't buy Eastern Conference Championship hats. You haven't won anything yet. You won the East. Cool. That's not the goal. Don't buy this hat if you are a Knicks fan. It's bad luck. You buy this hat if you're a Knicks fan, automatically you guys lose the NBA Finals. That's the ultimate goal. You're going to lose the NBA Finals if all of a sudden these hats go sold out and all the Knicks fans are wearing this hat. I know it's cool. Don't buy
it. That's a loser mentality take.
What the heck is that?
If you believe in your team, buy the Finals hat and then buy the champion hat a week later. Like, if you don't believe in your team, that's what that says. Buy the hat, buy the merch, support the team. It's not bad luck. Maybe it's good luck.
It's such a cool hat.
Yeah, buy the hat. It's a cool hat.
Don't buy the hat. Don't buy the hat, Knicks fans. It's bad juju.
No. You're putting out bad energy right now. You're manifesting a loss for them. That's uncool. If you have a good team, you can buy a finals. You can buy a finals hat before the championship.
I don't know. I think you should just save your money and wait for the finals championship hat.
This is a Bears fan take, by
Don't
the way.
bring the Bears into this.
This is someone who's been weathered by their sports teams. This is that kind of take.
You want to know something? In 2006, I bought an NFC championship shirt, Chicago Bears. Lost to the Colts in the Super Bowl. And I said to myself, never again. And I said, if I can help others win a championship for their city, I'm going to do it. I'm never going to let people down. I'm going to spread the news of not buying conference championship hats. Don't do it. Even though this hat is sick, you're being tortured, you're being swooned and deceived by the NBA. They want your money, they want you to lose. Don't buy it, even though the hat is very cool.
You just literally proved my point exactly. I was right.
About what? The Bears
It's a
thing?
Bears fan take. This is a personal experience take. This doesn't happen for everybody. A lot of
Listen,
teams go on to win.
not a lot.
Exactly.
Some do, but not a lot.
At least one team that's in the finals will win. We know
That
that.
is true. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Ever since the Bears lost though, I've been a part of 4 championships. 3 Blackhawks Stanley Cup wins, 1 World Series win for the Chicago Cubs. You don't see any conference championship merch in my closet. What you do see is Stanley Cup championship merch. What you do see is World Series championship merch. I've made the decision. I've succeeded 4 other times since that loss, and I'm just warning Knicks fans. I'm
are
warning Knicks
you
fans.
are you attributing those championships to you then for not buying finals
Listen,
merch?
I put out the good juju. I put the good juju out in the universe. I brought the vibes up. Was I a part of it? There's a possibility I was.
Whatever you want to think. Yeah, this is a cool hat though. What if the hats suck? What if the championship hats suck?
Then you can buy this after. If the championship hats suck and the Knicks lose, you could buy this one after because it is a cool hat. Just wait a month. Don't
They
buy
need
them
the
right
money
now.
now.
No. But shout out to the Knicks. Awesome, dominant performance. Cavs, you guys suck butt. You guys are terrible, terrible effort. You guys are losers. You shouldn't have been there. Um, that's my rant. You guys gave up. You guys quit after you blew a 22-point lead in game 1. You guys quit after that.
Yeah,
Losers.
but technically they won 2 of the games of the series according to their coach.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Shout
pretty
out.
pretty good. Pretty good performance by them actually. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the NBA where a team wins 2 games and still gets swept.
Yeah, whoa, that's mind blowing actually.
Yeah.
I
So,
can't believe
pretty
the Cleveland
impressive.
Cavaliers did that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
My mind is
Shout out.
blown. Shout out Cleveland.
Yeah. But we have another series still going. So,
We do have another series still going. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. This is the series for all series. This is, let's be honest, whoever wins this series is going to win the finals.
really, you think?
I think so.
They're beating the crap out of each other though.
That's what it's all about. It's trial by fire. Sometimes you have to go through hell if you want to go to heaven.
So interesting, that theory. Go on.
Um, that's all I got. I wasn't expecting a follow up question there. That was a mic drop moment. That's a mic drop moment. I wasn't expecting a follow up question, so I'm not going to go on. You go on. Do you have any information for us about tonight's game? What are you liking for tonight's game? We have Thunder, Spurs back in OKC, series tied 2-2. They're beating the crap out of each other. I want action.
The thing is, are they beating the crap out of each other or are they just really great actors? And by they, I mean SGA. I hate I hate watching players like this. This is why I don't really tune into soccer all that often. It's just annoying to watch at this point. He is just flopping around. He gets someone breathes on him and he falls over. He falls over after every shot he takes. Like it's ridiculous.
Unethical.
Um, unethical. It's wrong.
Unethical.
It's wrong. Thank you. And I just can't root for a player like that. So I'm taking him less on points at 29.5 points. I I just can't root for him, and I want to be actively rooting against him. That is why I'm taking this.
Love it. Yeah,
Uh,
the world is catching on to his ethics and his play. I mean, the refs are, they're letting him play a little bit more. This is the Western Conference Finals. This isn't preschool basketball. Let the boys play. Stop falling. Just stop falling.
it's yeah, it's actually like frustrating to watch. Even if they're not calling it, it's just like, what is get off the floor.
It's the whole Thunder
Hello.
team. Okay, OKC, unethical.
Not cool.
Not cool.
But I do think it stays physical for some players. Wemby being one of them. He is accidentally physical all the time. I mean, if you have limbs that long, I don't know how he's not touching everyone on the court all the time. But I'm taking him more than 4.5 blocks and steals. Physical game. I think he's going to go out there and wreak havoc on the court
Do
as he
it.
does. Yeah. So that's my action for this game.
I love it. I'm so glad you brought up Wemby. Potential layer opportunity here. There's a potential layer opportunity here,
Ooh.
ladies and gentlemen, on Dabble,
Your
where you
layers
can
on.
layer players. You can pick more than one projection of the same player in the same lineup. For me, Wemby, I'm thinking Wemby. He has all these big games. When they win, big game. When they beat OKC, he has a big game. He scores a lot of points. But what about after? What about the game after?
When they win big game.
When they win, big game. But what happens after? What happens in the
What
game
happens?
after?
What happens after? I don't know.
In my brain, I was like, Wemby kind of poops his pants on after a big win against OKC in the very next game. But I did the math. I did the research. I computed everything. Cue the math the meme. And I said to myself,
Oh, no.
how does Wemby perform in the very next game after a big win against OKC? Well, he averages 23.2 points per game after a win against OKC. Pretty good. He's
Pretty
currently
good.
projected 25.5 points on Dabble. So, if so facto, do what you want there. But he does crash the boards. Um, he averages 10.8 rebounds per game after a big win against OKC this season. His rebounds are at 13.5 on Dabble. Okay, what are we doing here? Just a little information. Just a little information for the people. And then finally, assists per game. He averages 4.2 assists after a big win against OKC this season, and he has projected 3.5 assists on Dabble. So it's
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just presenting information to the people. There are decisions to be made here. Doubtly, it's the projections. His projections are a little higher than what he averages after a big OKC win. So do with that information what you will, but make sure you freaking layer your players on Dabble. You want to pick Wemby 4 times? Pick Wemby 4 times. Throw SGA in there, less on points because he's unethical.
I need you to tell me one of those that you would take.
I would take more on assists, and that is actually boosted 1.1x on Dabble. So I would take more on assists.
I like that.
Yes. He's listed at 3.5. He averages over 4 assists per game after a win against OKC. More assists, 1.1x boosted. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, baby. I like it.
Yes. Yeah,
I like it.
me too. Moving on to another playoff series, sport in general. And this, I mean, let's just start out. Is this becoming the greatest sports city in the entire universe? Las Vegas, the city of champions. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but you had something to say, and I want you to say it.
I I think for reasons other than how well their sports teams actually do, Vegas is becoming the greatest city for sports ever. They literally know how to put on a show. And all of their stadiums, all like everything's on the strip. They do big events so well. Like the Super Bowl, fantastically run. Everything's smooth. It's in and out. They know how to do big events. They know how to do sports. And if their teams keep performing well, I'm gonna become a Vegas fan because guess what? I want to go to Vegas all the time. And if I'm all of a sudden an Aces fan, catch me there. Catch me there catching a game, catch me there in the casino, catch me there at a pool. I'm there. I'm a Vegas fan.
So you would say Vegas is the greatest sports city ever.
Yeah. Once they get their MLB team in what 2028, there's the stadium is costing them $2 billion. It's right off the strip. I mean, yeah, I want to go to that baseball game. Yeah, I'm there. I'm a Vegas fan. It's becoming the best sports city ever. They just hopefully Fernando Mendoza can do something for them. I don't know. It's they're on the up.
They're on the
Vegas
up.
is finally back on the up. It was kind of trending down for a little bit. I think it's coming back.
It's coming back. And not only that, like not only, talking about outside of the performance of their sports, they're going to get an NBA team. That's what we know it. The MLB stadium's coming, the Vegas Athletics, that's going to happen. The Golden Knights are up 3-0 in the series against the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche were the Stanley Cup favorites before the playoffs started, and the Golden Knights are going BTA currently. They could sweep the Stanley Cup favorites and go to the Stanley Cup Finals. They have since they became a franchise, the Golden Knights have made the playoffs 8 out of 9 seasons. Their first season, they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. They won the Stanley Cup in 2022. They are the greatest expansion team in the history of sports. And not only that, the Las Vegas Aces. Las Vegas Aces have won the Las Vegas Aces have won the WNBA finals 3 out of the last 5 years. It's a city of champions.
Yeah. And it's what it oh no. I was gonna say what do they normally call Vegas, the city of Sin City? No,
Sin
it's the
City.
city of champions now.
It's the city of champions now. I mean, not only that, it's the home of UFC. It's the home of boxing in America. MLB coming, NBA coming, possibly another Stanley Cup championship coming. Vegas, shout out.
I'm actually gonna watch Raiders games now because I want to see if Fernando Mendoza touches the field.
Yeah,
They got more eyes.
You got more eyes, but they are a long way away from a Lombardi Trophy as long as the Chicago Bears are still a franchise.
No, they have Tom Brady too. Now that I'm thinking about it, like
You don't even like Tom Brady.
I know, but he's good at football.
He used to be.
Okay. Well, you don't like Tom Brady. You don't think Tom Brady was a good quarterback.
Yes, I do.
I have on record. You said Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady.
I think Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback ever.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't trust you. I can't trust you or your takes. But that's a crazy take.
I'm a crazy guy.
If anyone agrees with that statement, please comment.
There's people who agree. Please comment.
People who agree that Patrick Mahomes is comment if you agree that Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady.
Please comment.
I hope this gets no comments.
Don't say that. Engagement is good. All right, enough about football. Let's talk about football. You like that transition? Genius by me. I'm on top of my game today.
Yeah, unless you're talking Tom Brady. Anyway, football is here.
You sounded very Dutch when you said that. Football is here. Yeah.
What is the Frozen line? Big summer blowout.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if that's Dutch.
Me neither.
Yeah, the World Cup is coming to the US, but it's actually not an advantage for the US for the World Cup to be in the US. As us Americans know, soccer's not really our best sport. Our best finish in the World Cup was third place back in 1930.
Oh,
So Um, yeah, and this year our odds of winning are worse than Uruguay's. So it's just not it's not looking great for us. But besides all that, we don't even have a home field advantage at our home fields. And this is because other countries show up so much bigger than the US. It's like not even a comparison. For example, the Dutch, they shipped their double-decker Dutch bus to Texas. I don't even know how you ship a bus, okay? But this bus leads the parade, the Orange Fan Parade, throughout the city before their games at home, and now it is going to lead all these Netherlands fans through Dallas, Texas, in the United States, through Texas. I mean, the most US state in the US, Texas is going to be overrun by Dutch people being led by this double-decker bus. And I am so here for it. Like this is funny, this is fun. I love that these fans are showing up. Um, they already have their walk planned on June 14th in Dallas. So if you want to join, put your orange on.
I want to join.
I might. Um, but yeah, I can guarantee the US Metro is not leading any fans to any stadiums. I don't even think any US fans are taking the Metro to any games because they're not going. And US soccer players have been asked like quite frequently recently, like, how does it feel to play at home with fans of other countries taking up stadiums? And basically all they say is like, we just can only hope that our fans show up this time. And I guess this is me saying that we should. I mean, it's literally in our backyard. Maybe we can make a difference. I mean, we saw with hockey, Americans actually do love to root for America when we're the underdogs, and we are massive underdogs in this. I think it could be fun. We have a great chance of getting out of our group. I think if we all show up for the USA, it's in our backyard, go to the games, maybe we can make a run.
Maybe we can make
Maybe,
a run.
maybe. Why not us? It's on our soil. Why not us, you know? Anyway, either way, it's going to be really fun because the Dutch are coming, and I am excited to see this bus.
I think they put a cowboy hat on the bus.
Did they?
They might have. They might be having a
Like,
cowboy hat on the bus. That would be sick.
that's adorable. Literally, how did they get the bus to Texas?
I think they've probably put it on a boat.
That's insane.
It is insane. But anything to hoist the World Cup trophy. They actually probably have a chance. They usually have a pretty good team.
Yeah, let's look. Let me see here, actually. Um,
Speaking of blue and orange, I'm just looking at this blue and orange bus right
oh
here.
my
You know, if
gosh.
I'm just thinking about it. Just while you look, I'm thinking about the blue and orange bus. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking about it. You know, if the Thunder, this could be it could be, we can see something for the first time in NBA history if this happens. If the Thunder make it to the finals, we can see a blue and orange team versus a blue and orange team for the first time ever in NBA history in the finals. Isn't that exciting?
And why do you like blue and orange so much?
Because it's the year of blue and orange. Chicago Bears, blue and orange. It's the year of blue and orange. I'm telling you.
Currently. So pretty fun.
That is
Pretty,
pretty
pretty
fun.
freaking fun. I'm a Netherlands fan now,
I know you are.
actually.
I can see it in your eyes.
I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want a bandwagon on this wagon? I'm hopping on.
Oh, that was kind of a bar.
Thank you.
Let's stick to football talk because I'm liking this.
Yes.
I'm kind of fired up right now. Countries from all over the world are coming to the US for the World Cup. Teams are coming to the US for the World Cup, and they're staying at colleges. They're staying on college campuses while they're here. They're training. Are they sleeping on college campuses or are they just training?
I don't think they really give out the information on where these players are sleeping,
Probably a smart idea.
but I would assume they're not in the dorms.
I would say that's a fun experience, but I guess not. You want them to be comfy.
Um, hmm?
I said you want them to be comfy, so maybe they're probably not going to be at the dorms.
No, yeah, they're probably in nice hotels.
Hmm.
But yeah, these World Cup countries are going to college. How fun is that? Over 12 teams are using college facilities as their practice fields. And for some countries, this is great. And for others, probably not so much. And for our football fans out there, I am going to tell you what I think each college says about your country's chances of winning the World Cup.
I'm
Um,
literally so excited.
Germany
Hmm?
is at Wake Forest. Wake Forest is Division One, best known for their baseball and men's soccer team, actually. Not to mention they produced legendary NBA player Chris Paul.
Oh, I hate that guy. Don't say legendary. I mean, whatever. Move on. I don't want to make this about Chris Paul.
Yeah, I thought that would get you.
That it works. You
They
did.
they are an FBS football team, which basically means they're tier two. But looking at their facilities and their top 10 soccer program, I think this actually sets Germany up really nicely for the World Cup. So this was a good pick for Germany. Um, Senegal is practicing at Rutgers, a school actually known for its women's soccer team and wrestling. However, Rutgers is in New Jersey, so automatic loss of points there. I can't imagine it'll feel anything like the coast of Africa. So this is actually not good news for Senegal.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. I mean, any team in New Jersey. I that's not the whole US, okay? It gets better. Um Egypt is actually playing at Gonzaga. Fun fact about Gonzaga, it is in Spokane, Washington, and it sits right on the Spokane River. Drawing any connections, the Nile.
Ever heard
Yeah,
of
I
it?
think yeah, ever heard of it? I think they're gonna feel right at home in Spokane, Washington, right along the river. I have not seen the Spokane River or the Nile River in person, but I'm guessing they're very similar. So this is good for Egypt.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
No, you don't. Okay. Um, yeah, Algeria is at Kansas,
Ooh.
and this makes sense to me because I cannot pick out either on a map. Uh, so so this feels like a good fit. Kansas is like a huge D1 program, so I'm sure the facilities are nice. I think this is good for Algeria.
Yeah, shout
I
out.
live,
Shout out Algeria.
yeah. And I'm gonna work on my geography. Uh, Austria is at UC Santa Barbara, and this has got to be the smartest country in the world because this is, if I could pick one place to be in the US, it would be Santa Barbara. This is a beautiful city. Great college, actually. Fun fact about me, I tried to get recruited there and they didn't want me. I tried to play soccer there. Anyway, beautiful school, beautiful city. Their men's soccer team is actually really good, like national champion good. So their facilities are really nice for soccer. Um, Amazing choice. This is great for Austria. I don't know what Austria's actual chances of winning are, but I think no matter what, they're gonna have a fantastic time because they're in Santa Barbara, California. Gorgeous. They might all learn to surf, like how fun.
No, they can't. They have to focus on the World Cup. They can't be out there surfing.
I'm just saying, like, if you get knocked out, what a city to get knocked out in. Santa Barbara. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
cool with
actually, I
that.
don't. I disagree. I think this is a terrible move by Austria because they're going to be too comfortable. They're going to be too comfortable. They're going to be on vacation mode. They're in a beautiful city. Bad idea. Bad idea.
No, you don't understand soccer. It's not football. It is about comfort.
I understand everything.
Um, Jordan, the country, is playing at the University of Portland. We all know how I feel about Portland. I don't like that city. But I actually have played on Portland's field. It is great grass. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Their
great
women's soccer
grass.
team is also really good. They have beautiful soccer facilities. Their whole campus is almost their soccer facilities. So although I don't recommend any players going and checking out the city, I think they are going to have some great training sessions at UP. So this is a good move for them. Norway, on the other hand, is at UNC Greensboro. Not really sure why they didn't pick UNC Chapel Hill. They're only like an hour away from each other. Um, this is actually like strange to me because UNC Chapel Hill has the best women's soccer program in the history of anything ever. So obviously their field's going to be nice. Their facilities are going to be great for soccer. But instead they're at Greensboro, which is strange.
It could be a beautiful mountainous region. Norway, mountains. Greensboro, mountains, Appalachian Mountains. Maybe you get a hint of the Smoky Mountains. Maybe that's what it's all about. Mountains.
Yeah, it could be about mountains. I'm thinking about the field. And I think there's just no way UNC Greensboro has a better soccer field than UNC Chapel Hill. But honestly, UNC Chapel Hill probably was like, no, you can't practice here.
Maybe.
We need these, we need to keep our grass nice. But yeah, that is all of the interesting ones. Actually, Australia's playing at Cal, which is kind of cool. But I don't really see any crossover there. Also, Australia's playing in Washington, so that's another travel day. Anyway, that is a little rundown of countries and colleges. And if you go to any of these schools and you happen to be there, try to go and watch because that's actually super cool that they're playing at all these schools.
Yeah, it is cool. Based on that, I'm going with Germany. I like the idea of Wake Forest and Germany. There seems to be some sort of connection there. There seems to
It
be a vibe.
fits. It definitely fits. It's something about like the colors of Wake Forest.
Yeah, there's a vibe
Maybe
there.
it's like the students of Wake Forest give like German engineer.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I've never met
A
anybody from Wake
BMW.
Forest. But also, you did say Chris Paul went to Wake Forest, so School of Rats, possibly School of Rats. I don't want to make it an over, like, I don't want to assume that on everybody who went or goes to Wake Forest, but you're one of your most famous alumni, is one of the biggest rats to ever be on the planet. So, go USA. Probably just go USA.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wonder where USA is practicing, but we have our own facilities.
That's right.
Home
Home
field
field
advantage.
advantage, baby.
Yeah.
Paige, bring us
Yeah.
home, close us out, give the message to the people.
Okay, let's see. There's actually so many sports going on, so many series, so many tournaments coming up, and you can play all these sports. You can be involved in all these sports on Dabble. World Cup is coming. NBA Finals are coming. The hockey, all of it. You know what? I'm actually not even gonna list out all the sports because you can just go on Dabble and scroll and see all of them. But yeah, oh my gosh, happy long weekend and short work week for everybody. Enjoy.
And on that note, see you guys on Thursday. Oh, we timed that piece up perfectly.